Welcome back to the BSH Brief. I'm your host, Caden Friess, and today we're joined by someone who's always in your corner, whether you're mapping out your future, sorting through schedules, or just need someone to really listen. He's the kind of counselor who actually gets it. Please welcome Mr. McCracken.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And then we got two student guests today. Can you please introduce yourselves?
I'm Josiah.
And I'm Max Good.
All right, let's jump right in. This is very excited to have you. First counselor on the podcast. This is very exciting.
First of all, am I on camera?
You are on camera. Yes.
Can wait.
That was my first question. Second question is, was there some kind of competition to be part of this podcast? How did we end up with these two guys?
You just got to be in the know.
It was mainly I was going around asking everyone I knew, do you have Mr. McCracken as a counselor?
I'm just kidding.
And we landed on these two.
I love having you guys here.
They're good. I think they're very funny, very chatty. So
Good.
fingers crossed this
Love
goes
it.
smoothly.
And I told you up front, I am not prepping for this.
You're
This
not
is gonna be
prepping,
like-
and that's okay.
I can
This is gonna
see
be-
right over here. He has like 10 conversation topics ready
Oh.
though. So
Just in case, but you know what? I'm gonna try and not look at it. We're free falling.
I was hoping for like Joe Rogan style. We just start talking.
All right, dude. I'm not even gonna look at this. We're gonna
No, you
Joe
can.
Rogan
You
style
can.
this.
You
No,
can.
I love
You
this. Okay, well, I mean, let's just jump right in. Today, first graduation practice today. That was
Okay, so that was good content. How was your experience at graduation practice?
That was good. I thought it was good. I mean, it was good information. It was kind of felt pretty real now that we're turning in our iPads. We're getting the instructions, the checkout.
Did you feel
checklist.
threatened at all? Like, I got to do this or else?
a little bit. I mean, pressure's on.
It definitely feels like there's a lot of things that we could do. That's like you're not gonna walk if you do this and this.
That's our goal.
Like
That's
a
our goal.
lot of
We wanna-
things.
We want to
It's like a lot of things.
I'm wondering how
Yeah.
harsh they are with that because like 3 people in my row didn't show up. Like, are they actually not going to walk, or is it kind of like a
I'm gonna
miss
be
2
honest,
and you're out?
between the 4 of us and however many listeners you have,
Like 4 or 5.
your 4 or 5 listeners, Mr. Reese will allow you to miss this one if you have a legitimate reason.
Okay.
But going forward, you cannot miss the other ones.
You cannot miss.
So if
No
those kids
walking?
in your rows aren't there on next Thursday, they're out.
They're not
Really?
walking.
Wow.
Holy.
They'll still graduate. They just won't walk.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
I mean,
Because we actually practice and our graduations are known to be super organized and efficient and well done. And Reese needs you to be there to practice.
Huh?
hear me out.
Yeah, that's
Graduation is like more important than, or no, walking is more important than graduating. More or less.
Insane take. It does feel sort of like you're 7 years old right before Christmas. It's like you can't do anything wrong or else your parents gonna take away Christmas. Santa's not coming.
Holding it right in
Absolute
front of
best
you.
behavior.
Elf on the Shelf. Do you guys have Elf on the Shelf?
Oh yeah.
I used to.
You don't have a. He left you.
He left me. Abandoned
Did you
me.
stop believing?
Crazy.
It must have been. That must have been the problem. You could tell.
I'm still a believer. He still shows up. So, yeah. And we have a giant checklist of things we need to go through. It's a little much, but not that bad. Not that bad.
It's not bad.
You just gotta say you're passing.
Really, it's like, did I turn my iPad? Do I have any lunch fees? Or I guess we don't have lunch fees anymore. But
Nope.
things like that.
I'm positive 936. I found out. I'm donating that. So that's my good service.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I just asked her. She's like, you have 936 in your account, and I'm like, great, donate it. I mean, philanthropy over here.
Why are public schools giving money to kids? Like, what?
I don't know.
Why are
I
you
put
getting $9.36?
I put back. Was it? I think it was sophomore year when they made lunches cost money again.
Oh.
I put $20 on right at the end of the school year,
Oh.
and so
That
I
might
had that
be- yeah.
$20 just lasting. And so
me
I've been
too.
kind of trying to burn through by getting 2 lunches every day, but I think I'll just give it away at the end of the.
Sometimes I ask for like 3 juice boxes, get those like 75-cent charges out of the way because I have like $30 left and I'm like donating it, but
It's
okay.
still
so
trying
it's more
to get
common. It's more common than it sounds like.
Better
yeah,
spend
it's
the
very
cafeteria.
common from what I've seen.
Then the vending machine ate my $5 today. 1 bag of chips. I'm
Insane.
down $3.50 in the hole because of
Wait.
this vending machine.
You tried multiple times. Is that why?
Dude, yeah, I put it in. I put my first number in. It's like $3.50 left. I put in another number, doesn't work, and that's like insert more money. Where'd my $3.50 go? I don't know. It's gone. It's gone. You can't trust these vending machines. They
No,
don't.
you can't.
I think it's just a
It's a
scam. It's a scam by the school to just get our money.
Yeah.
It is a scam.
But you didn't hear that from me. Go to the Java Bear. We don't scam you.
Although
Shameless
usually you
self-promotion.
charge, because Colin, my youngest son, who you might know, he
Oh, yeah.
graduated last year. They charge $3.25 for Celsius. It's a bit much.
Such
It's a little-
a fair
I could
price.
get that at the
Such
store
a
for
fair
like
price.
$2.50.
But you gotta walk to the store.
Think about
Like,
the
you can get it right before
transportation fees,
class.
the
Think about it.
labor, the
But
the
Costco,
branding.
I buy a box at Costco every
The
couple weeks.
branding.
Oh, really? Costco boxes. That would be kind of nice.
Yeah, and they end
Yeah.
up being like $1.50 each.
Oh, that's nice.
I think you get them from the same
Yeah,
place.
you get it from Costco, don't you?
Yeah, we
We're
find
doubling the
ourselves at
price because of
Costco.
your labor.
And we think this is a very fair price. Very
Okay,
fair price
all right.
for the customer.
I mean,
just think
people
that-
buy them.
I just
Yeah,
think
the
the
students
extra
agree.
25 cents is egregious. It could be just $3.
From
It'd be fine.
from the beginning of the school year to February, we sold 1,600 Celsius. So that's like
Wow.
4-month period. 1,600. So not bad. I don't know what is school year to date right
And
now.
honestly, it's better than spending $7 at Dutch Bros. Or something
Hey,
like that.
yes, that's what
Agreed.
we're
Totally
telling
agree.
people.
I can get behind
Dude,
that.
they got to start pulling up. They got to start pulling up.
Yeah.
Okay. And we just got our yearbooks. That's
Oh.
exciting.
Anything
I
in there?
actually haven't even looked at. Have you flipped through yours?
No, I just got. I mean,
Like
we were
got it
walking around
30
a bunch,
minutes
yeah.
ago. Max, you?
I flipped through it a bit. I went to the
Did you find
last
yourself?
name G section, 3 pages, little
Nice.
limited, but it's okay.
Wait, you looked up your name first to see
yeah,
how many
that's
pages
that's
you're
what I always
You have
do.
3 pages?
Got 3 pages.
That's good. That's
Pretty not
good.
bad.
It's all right.
That's
One of them
representation.
is a picture of the bowling team where where it says not pictured, and then my name. So I feel like that's kind of stretching. it.
You're on the
You-
bowling team?
I was.
Are you a good
1
bowler?
year? No, I was horrible.
What was your-
I
what was your
the-
average?
I was the worst person on the team.
What was your
It was
average?
probably like 130 or something.
That's not terrible.
It's okay.
I'm not bowling 130, so go you.
I appreciate it.
Are you a straight back and straight through, or do you spin it? Do you spin it?
You
Are you
already
putting
know
some
more than I do.
pizzazz?
I spun it a bit, a little bit of this, a little bit of flick of the wrist.
A little bit.
Doesn't really know what it's supposed to do. Just kind of does it.
You just go. Do you play with the bumpers on?
Okay.
That's how you got 130.
Let's calm down.
That's like all play in video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kids used to do all play in like Tiger Woods golf,
Really?
and I was like, "What do you all play would give you?"
Copping out?
Have you ever played Tiger Woods golf?
I haven't.
No.
Tell me.
Okay, before your shot, it would show you the path that if you swung, it would go to this exact spot and this distance.
Yes.
So he would put on all play. And hit
Oh,
great
come
shots.
on.
Wow.
It was ridiculous, and he would do that all the time and tell me he shot like 5 under. And it was ridiculous. He would do that all the time.
It's like, okay. Yeah, not fully you, maybe. Okay. That's hilarious. Well, Mr. McCracken, we should probably ask for the people who don't know.
Yeah.
Like, let's. Who is Mr. McCracken? Can we hear a little about you? Whether it's your family, your education type deal.
Yeah.
I want to know who are you?
Yeah. Okay. This is year 22.
Wow.
Being a counselor, school counselor. I was at a different high school for the first 16 years, and then now Bend High. This is my 6th year total.
Awesome.
So I was in the valley over near Portland. It's called Sandy. You guys probably drive through it, going over the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Sandy High School for 16, then 6 here.
Have you? Were you there? When did they build the new Sandy High
yeah.
School? Because they built the new. It's really pretty.
This is a good thing. So I was there, just like this current Bend High, kind of falling apart and old. The old Sandy High School is just like that. They built a brand new school across the street. I was at that new building for 7 years, and then I moved to Bend, where I'm back into a building that's falling apart and old. And now they're building a new school.
You can't escape it.
Right. So, but
Yeah.
they're building a new building, so then I'll be here for the next however many years. So
You direct
it's
the
kind of
funding.
what's that?
You like direct the funding where they build the new school.
But it is nice. I will say though, brand new buildings. The one thing that nobody liked at Sandy was that when it was brand new the first year, it's kind of like a new house. Nothing could go on the walls. No nicks, no dings. Like they're so
Treating it so nice.
overly cautious about everything. Nothing could go on the walls except for like the blue tape. That lasted about a year. Then it was kind of broken in after that.
Yeah. I must say the sports facilities are so
Oh,
amazing. They're
so nice.
so nice. I played there. I think we had them in our league my sophomore year. We
Maybe.
played them once my sophomore
Well,
year. They
not
like
in
a-
our league, but you probably played
it was like a pre-league game.
Oh, yeah,
before
yeah.
the season.
Yeah.
It ran like a half an inch that day. It was insane, but it was fun.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful building. But I mean, yeah, you guys won't see this one, but I'm sure you'll be back to see things.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
gotta come
I
back.
will
Gotta
say
Come
though,
back just to see
at
it.
Sandy, the graduates who weren't in that new building, they always were like, "Oh, we don't care about the new building. We love the old building. This
love the old
has been
building.
high." You guys will probably be the same way. Like, "Oh, we love that.
Yeah, the
That's kinda
nostalgia.
how
The
I always
nostalgia.
feel, yeah.
This is where this
Well-
is the real Bend High."
Well, yeah, we'll always have our claim to fame. We'll be like, we're better than you guys. We had to suffer through the leaking ceiling.
The
Yeah, we had a
construction.
ceiling tile fall on us in one of our
Asbestos,
classes.
yeah, everything.
You have an all
everything in
glass room. Let me tell you,
Oh my
senior year,
God.
a lot of construction.
I didn't even have a school building. I was outside. Oh, brutal, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my 6th year in Bend. I have 3 kids, all went here. My youngest just graduated last year. They're all in college now. One's at OSU, just graduated. One's at University of Portland. One's at UVO. So they're all kind of in the valley, a few hours away.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know Colin from DECA last year. And like, how is it like being here with a child at
Oh.
the same school?
I didn't realize how cool it would be to drive to school every single day, to and from with my kids.
Yeah.
and be here. Like they would always just pop in to like drop something off or say hi. Not really to say hi, but just drop something off or
Use your fridge.
I would say hi to them, I guess.
More
Yeah,
for
use our
necessity,
fridge, grab snacks from Brooke, our counseling secretary. No, it was really cool. So I spent a total of 5 years with some combination of those 3 kids going to school back and forth. So it was really cool. And I convinced them to not get a car because why waste the money, gas, insurance when they drove with me every single day to school anyway. Yeah. And I just dropped them off, picked them up. So we all saved money that way.
Hey, that's smart. Okay.
I mean, it's probably pretty cool to have a connection with your kids that way. I mean, not many parents get to say they see their kids at work.
Yeah, and I would have never done that if I had stayed in the Valley. Like that was one thing it was a huge perk that I didn't realize that would be here, but it was really cool.
Were you ever the counselor for any of them, or is there like a rule that?
Well, not officially on paper. No, that'd be a conflict
under the table.
Under the table. Yeah, no. All of the counselors here, if we have our own kids here, like academic stuff, like schedule stuff, we kind of take care of it. But actual counseling, like personal social stuff, we would never do that.
That makes sense then.
That makes sense. And then like, what about your job as a counselor? Like, what do you want the people to know? Like, are you like, why don't people come see me more? This is ridiculous. Or I
will say, we tend to spend, because we are seeing students all day, but it's not maybe who you think. We're spending a lot more time with like the ins. I mean, we see every student for sure throughout the year, but most of the kids that come in more often or that come in the most are the kids that need the most support.
Yeah.
Who are failing 5 courses, not attending. Like we spend a ton of time tracking kids down, calling home, trying to track down kids. That's probably who we spend the most time with, trying to be a support for students who are not succeeding, who aren't really doing school, trying to figure out how to get them here. In behavior-wise, in middle school, there are a lot of fights. There are a lot of, physical behavioral issues. But in high school, it's a lot of times that kids just don't attend. They just don't engage. They just aren't here. So we can't get those kids here that we want and need here to be on track. And we're actually seeing that now with graduation. There are some kids who are not going to make it on time. It's fine. You guys said it earlier. It's finally like coming down to the last week, and they're just not going to make it because they have been spinning their wheels for so long and not attending. It's now come and due. They're not going to make it on time.
On that point, are there a lot of people who aren't graduating? Because I feel like I remember freshman year, sophomore year, they were like 275. You got 275 people graduating. Now it's like 230 or something. Well, someone said that. That might be
a class is a little smaller. This class is a little smaller.
Yeah, Caldera took us.
Caldera opened and it reduced all 4 of the high schools' boundaries changed. They want to make all schools a little bit more equal or balanced.
Yeah.
And so our class is naturally just a little bit smaller now.
I also heard some rumors though that like 50 or something kids weren't graduating, but that sounded crazy to me.
No. I would say
that makes sense.
Each counselor probably has probably 2 or 3 kids that aren't going to make it to walk. Now they'll probably graduate after walking, or after the ceremony, or in the summer. So they'll probably finish, but they won't walk. So
that makes sense. For sure.
Is there, for the counseling office, is there kind of like a division for certain counselors to get certain classes more than others? Because when we were looking for people for this podcast, everyone we talked to had McCracken. So do you tend to have like
that might have
been an insane coincidence.
So you're talking to all the cool kids.
Yeah, you have all the cool students.
Obviously.
No, we divide it by alphabet. Although your senior class is the last class that's not by alphabet, we had to convince Miss Ewing to go to the alphabet because she was anti-alphabet. It makes the most sense though. Like if I have a family all with the same last name, I need to have, it's better continuity to have that same family, parents.
Right, sure, yeah.
So I have going forward, well, actually with juniors and below, I have Q through Z. That's my part of the alphabet.
That's about a quarter.
That's
a quarter of the alphabet.
Interesting part of the alphabet.
It's broken up. We try and divide it up by
kids.
Making sure we're kind of balanced, but it's impossible to get it exactly balanced.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But let me go back to your other question about who comes in. So we spend a lot of time with students who are struggling, for sure, to get them engaged, hear different options to do school, because these days there are different options to do school or ways to do school. Then certain times of the year, kids like yourselves who need more things to do with college, potentially letters of recommendation or things filled out, certain times of the year are pretty heavy with that. But the one piece that we're always trying to do is that middle group that they're doing fine. They're doing well in school, well enough. No one's on their case. Like they're getting B's. Parents are fine. Teachers are fine. Like they don't have a reason to come in as much as the other students who are struggling. So it is not exactly balance of who we see. Although we do try and solve that by, we call it like tier 1. Like do things for all students. Like we'll go into classes and do presentations and try to reach all students. So during forecasting, we see every single student individually. We're trying to do that more often with other age groups like freshmen, sophomores. We're going to do individual conferences throughout the year, not just forecasting, to try and hit every single student every single year individually. So, but the ones that come in on their own tend to need the most support.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
What should the students know about like maybe some resources you guys have to offer like next year? Of like, should they like begin the year beginning to see you guys or?
Well, okay. So you guys might remember seeing me in August for your senior meeting. You guys recall that?
Yeah.
So we always start the year off with our graduation senior meetings to make sure you guys are good to go day one. Because you guys know that if you're younger, if you get an elective or if you don't have the right class or you took a class over the summer and you need to change it, you can't get in for a week or, it's really hectic at the start of the year. So seniors though, we try and prioritize, getting them in, starting day one on the right foot, having a plan. So we're all aware, you guys, parents, me, we know the plan. And then as the year goes and things evolve and you guys maybe take something or you guys, need to tweak something, we have that grad plan in place. So that's the very first thing is getting you guys off on the right foot for seniors.
Okay. That's good. Is there any like competition between you and the other counselors? Like whether it's with students or just in general?
No.
Like sure, you're all so tight knit.
help the most.
Yeah, not with students, but I will say that we are very tight knit. We're all really good friends. We even hang out outside of work.
Hey,
I mean, you guys probably don't believe that teachers exist outside of
you
of
do
school.
live here.
But I do see. Ben's not very big. I see all kinds of students outside of school. In fact, I work at the amphitheater.
In
the summer.
I was there last night.
Oh, you were?
I
I was working last night.
I was there for that one, and I went to Sting as well.
Oh yeah, which night of Sting?
First one.
Okay, yeah. So I work every one basically
That's amazing.
because I am the lead barback, which means that
fun.
There's these giant coolers that we store all of the alcoholic stuff in, and the bars call me with what they need. We deliver, we ship it out to the bars. Oh. So anyway, I'm by these giant coolers, kind of by the big main bar at the top of the hill. So I saw, a couple students last night. Anyway, we see students all over the place.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can enjoy all the concerts and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I know a bunch of people, a bunch of teachers work there actually. I know I see Profe Edmonds like almost every time. He took me
He's there every time.
to the Sting concert. He driving the go-kart.
Miss Larwin works there. Miss Currian works there.
Oh yeah, I saw her there once.
Oh my gosh. So you're right. Most of the adults that work there in the summers, it's heavy teachers.
Why is that? Is there like an in you can
just
get?
off of school?
Well, first of all, it's good schedule-wise. Although this week is tough because we have in 8 days. In 8 days we have 7 concerts this week.
It's a lot of
wow.
shows.
Yeah. So like tonight is Brad Paisley. Tomorrow is someone named Goose. Never heard of Goose, but
Never heard of Goose.
And then the weekend we have Black Keys and someone else after that. But anyway, busy. But so it works out schedule-wise for the most of the summer. But also, teachers tend to be responsible people. So we are responsible employees that they can count on to work these shifts. And that's great. It's good extra money.
That's great. Yeah. That's awesome.
How was Krung been?
It was so good.
Yeah.
That was such a fun concert. I love the opener. Those guys were awesome.
Oh, I didn't see them. I'm blocked out by those cabanas. I can't see, but I can hear it great. But I just can't see the actual stage. So if I want to go watch a song or check out a song, if I'm slow, I'll walk around and just check it out for a few minutes.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but he had a band, and one of his guys was a flute guy, and he was dancing across the entire stage for like 45 minutes straight. He had great hip movement. It was amazing.
Great hip movement.
It was so fun. It was such a great environment.
I love that.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, Fire's coming.
Earth, Wind, Fire. Yeah.
I'm so excited for them. Gotta buy my ticket.
You gonna watch?
Yeah. What? They're the best. September, Boogie Wonderland.
What's your timelines this summer? You guys all leaving somewhere in August, September? What's your plan?
Headed to Whitman next year. That starts the 1st of September.
Oh, nice.
And I'll be gone. I'm leaving kind of mid-July for visiting some family, and I'll be back before school. But yeah, I'll be around the start of the summer, and then gone second half, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, little trip in July, family reunion in July, and then off to COCC for 2 years, and then some bigger, better college. Who knows?
That's great.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to Colorado College, but like it starts really early. It starts like August like 18th or something.
Ew.
So I'm gonna leave like on the 15th.
Well,
I think.
my middle son goes to University of Portland, and they're the same schedule. They start in August, and he's back by the
crazy.
1st or 2nd of May.
No, I get
that's pretty nice.
I get back. I'm
What?
not sure the exact day, but like
Yeah.
early May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sick.
you'll get a head start on summer jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. Get here before everyone else.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Take the best job. What's your ideal job?
No idea.
Oh, I'm telling you, two of my kids have worked the last 2 summers as college kids for the school district, mowing lawns.
Oh, really? You can do that for the school district?
It's called the Mow Crew. It's awesome.
Maybe I'll look into
Yeah,
that
that's
next
amazing.
summer.
They're on these,
Crew.
they're on
I'll be
these
down.
giant mowers, like with 4 blades, and they're just cruising down. It's
Yeah, it's probably so satisfying.
yeah.
I could see you doing
They
that,
love
Max.
It's 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. basically every day,
That's
Holy.
amazing.
Those are great hours. I
and,
feel
and
like
good pay. Yeah, it's great.
just like school.
Lock in, Max. Get the Mo crew.
The Mow Crew.
The Mo crew.
The Mow Crew.
You get a
Got to start compiling my application.
Mo crew.
Yep.
Get a mullet. I don't know. I could see this happening.
I'll give you
that.
I'll give you a referral. Just
Letter rec.
let me know next year.
Perfect. Yeah, well, I'll hit you up.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I can't believe we truly only have what we have Friday and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, more or less. Like we have like 5 actual school days if we're thinking about
Yeah,
this.
and then Friday you have to be back for all the stuff.
And then
The grad
Fridays,
practice,
yeah, like
But there's no classes, right?
No
Yeah.
classes.
like a fake
These are-
day.
You come
Thursday,
in
right?
and you do another practice. You do the barbecue. We have a final rehearsal with the other students that come into the stadium and watch.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I remember that from last year.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys-
I guess I was on the field. but
Oh yeah.
Right.
I remember that.
Oh,
from
I was on the
were you
field.
a silver cord?
Okay, sure.
yeah.
Okay, Josiah.
that.
Okay.
You finished with like the 3rd highest GPA, right?
Yeah.
Are you still
Very
3rd
impressive.
highest?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Hold on to the rank.
almost valedictorian.
I know.
Almost.
Ooh, so
Yeah,
close.
get behind me, Max.
No,
Hey, get in line, pal.
Sorry about me.
What's
Were you top 10?
I was 4th last year.
you were? Oh,
Oh,
my gosh.
no.
What are you guys' GPAs?
Mine's like 4.5.
Oh my
Or
god.
it's like 4.46, but after this semester it'll be higher.
You're locked in, Max.
4.4 something.
Ooh.
Okay.
4.4?
Yeah, something like that probably.
Weak.
Straight fours.
Gosh. That's really impressive, you guys. That's really impressive.
So you guys are all confident you're gonna pass all your classes the rest of the
Hope
way?
so. Hope so. We'll see.
I am. I'm just trying to get that final A. I know I have 2 A's locked in. I have 1 B right now.
It's amazing how many, because starting
on.
in like, the quarter mark, so quarter 3, which is, like mid-April, early April, how many kids are on the DNF list who are like you guys, good students.
Yeah.
But like I was tracking kids down who are legit like IB diploma kids who didn't do their Health 2 online class and who didn't do this. It's
It's one of them heated bar.
crazy. It's crazy that I hunt these kids down who are really good students. They're just procrastinating or just putting stuff off. And you guys are IB testing too for you guys, but
I mean, it's so hard when you get into college. You just relax so much. You've been grinding so hard to get into something that's great, and it's like already done, and you don't know what to do with yourself.
yeah.
It's pretty wild.
The final push is brutal. The final push is brutal. But we're almost there.
Almost there.
We're almost there. We have a barbecue. We have a carnival night.
Yeah.
Grad parties.
Yep.
Like, it's going to be exciting.
Are you
It's
guys
gonna
doing
be
grad
good.
parties or?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am.
He is.
Yeah.
I'm going to your grad party. Just
You
so you
are.
know. Yeah, I'll be there. Gosh.
Okay,
great.
I have one question that I've
Okay.
wanted to ask for so long. I'm so curious. How do you
Okay.
guys make the schedules? Is this an
Oh.
algorithm that you have on computers, or do you do this by hand for every single student? How does it
Oh
work?
no. Okay. You know Miss Steiner?
I do know Miss Steiner.
Steiner is the master schedule czar, queen.
Whatever title.
Whatever title you want to give her. So we forecast, and we tell you guys every year. You guys, it just goes right through your brains, I think. But we do take your primary electives,
Right.
and your core classes, and we try and get those in first, and we plug all those into Synergy, which is, you guys know it as Student View, but it's for us it's Synergy, and it is like some algorithm or it's called the Student Information System. It does its job. It tries to find the highest percentage of successful schedules based on what you forecasted for. And then we start tweaking. So like if it gives us back conflict reports, and it'll say, Josiah, you didn't get into whatever elective you needed. And with IB diploma, it's tough because it kind of depends on what electives are available when your open periods are, because you're taking a bunch of IB classes.
Yeah.
We start going to backups, trying to fit those in. And then we try and get up to the highest percentage possible. But yeah, the first run of it, or the first multiple runs, are the system doing its thing. We're not hand picking. We're not hand scheduling.
Right. Sure.
But conflicts, after conflicts, we do then hand fix things, basically
Yeah.
correct
some
things.
stuff.
And does the algorithm decide which teachers have which classes, what period?
Oh no,
Is
that is by Ms. Steiner, Mr. Reese. They are deciding, and the departments themselves. So Ms. Steiner will give the math department, here's how many sections of math 2, how many sections of math 3, how many sections of IB math analysis. Then those teachers decide like their wish list. I want to teach these. I want to teach those. And then Steiner and Reese, they finalize things based on what can actually work, but they get their say too.
And does that go with like what say you're looking at like a global politics SL or something?
Yeah.
Would a teacher say you want to take it like 4th period, or does the algorithm choose what period?
The algorithm
class goes
chooses the
into?
periods
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
because that it has to fit like just a complex puzzle.
Right. Sure.
Most students that can fit 1,200, 1,300 students
Right,
all
yeah.
together. That's what it does. It tries to fit the best periods possible. Now, it complicates things when teachers also, they are asking for, I need 1st period off. I need 7th period off. I need this, those things they request, but those are hard to do all the time because a lot of, coaches love 7th period prep, like because they
totally.
coach and they need to leave it, which makes sense. But it's not possible to do that for every single teacher who wants to have certain things. So Ms. Steiner has to take all of that into account and then try and mix it all. And she's been very successful getting that percentage high, like in the 92 to 94% range of successful schedules, including backups put in there too.
Of course.
Because my last school, we didn't really put the backups in. We did hand fix those, but the percentage was like 70%. So counselors had to fix
a
all
lot
of
more
those
work.
students.
Does that mean just like talking to the kids, asking
No,
what
it's-
their backups
it's-
would be, or just giving them something?
I mean, maybe when they come back to school, but yeah, it's either going to their backups, maybe so some kids who never forecast, or just like we ended up forecasting for them because they never showed up. Like those kids I was talking about that just don't show up to school, we forecast for them. We're just picking classes for them at that point that they need and that work, that are available.
That's cool.
So-
I have to ask, what is this on the back of your laptop?
Oh, this is
what is this
fantastic.
thing?
I'm going to show the camera.
Yes, please hold up.
I'm probably the only one that has this in the school.
Okay, because I keep looking at it and I don't know what it is.
This is my laptop. I'm probably one of the very few who use a mouse. It's a mouse holder.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's pretty advanced.
I was like,
Pretty sweet.
that could be a hand grip when you're carrying your laptop.
It's like a hand warmer.
Could be, it could be hand warmer, but no, my mouse.
Not
Sits
with
in
you
here.
at present.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't bring my mouse.
boy.
I forgot that I had this, honestly, this podcast. And so I realized it was like 117. I go, I need to run. So I ran out with just my laptop. But no, it's a mouse holder. It has a pen holder on the side.
Okay.
Wow.
So I hate using the touchpads. So I take my mouse everywhere I go. And in a meeting, I just break out my mouse.
You're locked in.
So it's
Pretty
locked
handy.
in.
Okay.
best.
Well, before we get to our final question here, do we have any final topics, thoughts, ideas? Because we're running up on time here.
Oh, man.
Or even if you have a question for us as students, I always like to offer that as like student representatives.
Okay. Yeah. Let me ask you this then. Picture yourself as, 35-year-olds, 40-year-olds.
Oh,
What
boy.
are your, as of now, what you think they will be? What are your favorite memories of Bent High?
Ooh.
Well, that's a good question.
So you're 4 years here. Favorite memories. Now think of you're an old man. You're 35, 40 years old now. What do you think back on and think I miss those days?
I mean, honestly, simply, I talk about this a lot and talked on the podcast, but probably like going to the state or national competition for DECA is just an all-timer for me. That's truly amazing. That's the standout.
Huh. Yeah, I kind of got to think. I think there've been a lot of really fun moments. I think I'll probably look back pretty fondly on soccer travels. At least, freshman year, we were in 6A, so we had like every week we were going to Salem or
Over the
Portland or
valley,
something.
yeah.
So that was pretty fun. But it's always really fun to go up and, especially as an underclassman, you're like looking up to these older people and they're super cool and they're on the same bus
Yeah.
as you and you get to go.
Yeah.
You'll go get dinner with them, next to them, like talk with them. I don't know. It was super fun. I think I'll probably look back on that pretty fondly. Also had a lot of good experiences in class.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
me,
know why.
it's just like
I think
all my classes, especially like my smaller classes where I only have like a couple people that I'm like really close with, just made so many good memories in those ones for sure.
yeah, totally.
That's a good answer. So the finale question I asked all the guests
Yeah, let's hear it.
is, if you could give one piece of advice to the graduating class of 2025, what would it be?
I guess I would say you guys just accomplished, K through 12. You've been in school for a long time. Like the level of school we make you go to.
Mm-hmm.
You've done a lot, but you're just starting really in life, like being an adult and like the rest of your lives. So just knowing that you're young, you have a lot ahead of you. Just take advantage of that. Take advantage of being young. Like travel. People take a gap year. People travel, study abroad, things like that. Do stuff like that before eventually you might not have time to do that. Like you're in a graduate program, or maybe you're in a relationship, or you're married, or you have kids. Those are things that just, it's tougher to do some of the things then that you can't do when you're young.
Mm-hmm.
So take advantage of that, of your youth. Travel, do things that you can do while you're young, I'd say. Because you're just starting out. You're 18. Are you guys all 18?
Yes.
Almost.
Soon.
Almost. You're a young senior.
Yeah.
You've done so much, yet you're just really, like I picture you as a 47-year-old. Like you're just starting out.
Mm-hmm.
You can do anything. You can do anything you want.
Okay.
So
That was
That's
good.
my advice.
That was good.
I like that.
Well, then I'm going to say thank you for tuning into the BSH Brief. Huge shout out to Mr. McCracken for sharing their story, and to our student guests for help holding it down. Catch us next week with a new episode, new guests, and the same Lava Bear energy. Until next time, stay proud, stay classy, and stay brief, Bend High. That's a wrap, everybody. Nice job. Nice job.
Thank you, guys.
Wow.